when I'd been through the divorce, and he wasn't the man that I thought, and he wasn't the man that I needed to be. And I couldn't stay in the marriage anymore. It became a safety issue for my son and I. We had to get out. There was abuse. I'm not, it wasn't 10, 20 times. It was one night, but it was a bad night. And it was a real bad night. And I felt like I was stuck. I was deep down in a pit and I couldn't dig my way out. And the harder I tried, the deeper that pit got. And I tried hard because I was stubborn and I wanted to get out on my own. But I couldn't. I needed help, but I didn't want to ask. And Melody would come over and visit, and she'd talk to me. And I didn't want to listen at first. Didn't want to answer the door. And I remember saying, where was God when I needed him? When I needed him most, I felt like he turned his back on me. I remember begging for help. And I didn't feel like he was there.
Jackie and I had become friends as well as being the parents of our children. And so I loved her, I cared for her, and the fact that she wasn't particularly interested in what I was saying didn't stop me from realizing that she was in very real pain. And so finally one day I just kind of said, Jackie, forgiveness is going to be the only way out of this. Right now, you're stuck. And the only way to get unstuck and get on with your life, you must let it go. And she took an article that I had shared with her.
Wadded it up.
It was on forgiveness. Wadded it up, threw it away right after I left.
I did. I didn't want no part of it.
And then a day or so later, fished it out of the garbage can. Thank goodness the garbage didn't run that day. And got it out and smoothed it out and read it. And then read it again. And then read it again. So in time, she came to realize that it really was her only way. And then her heart was open and willing.
I felt happy again. You don't know how many people I saw said, "You got your smile back." And I said, "Yeah, I did. I got my smile back." I felt good about myself. She helped me see that God loves me for just who I am. He knows exactly where I am in my life. He never expects more from me today than I can give him. And that he loves even me. How special is that, How cool is that?
And Jackie is so incredibly gifted and beautiful. She has probably one of the most beautiful hearts that I've ever known. And I wanted so much for her to see how lovely she is and to share that with people. And she has.
Melody always told me, "Jackie, there's a reason for your pain. God will never give you more pain than he gives you purpose for that pain." She's made that clear to me from the very start. And
There's a plan.
Melody, I don't understand. How can there ever be a need for this pain? How could you ever use that kind of pain for anything? And one day I was walking during my lunch break, and a piece of paper from the newsletter come up, and it was a place called Mary's House. And it's right there, half a mile from where I'm going to be working, and it's being built now. It's an old school being transformed, and it's going to be battered and beaten, and sex trafficking, women brought from anywhere, and it's going to be a Christian type place. And God's going to use me there, because what I've been through, there's most people that don't know that pain. But one day, if a lady looks in my eyes and she says, "You don't know my pain. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know what it feels like to be held down. You don't know what it feels like to be beaten." I'll say, "Oh, yes, honey, I do know that pain. But let me show you what my God did for me. Let me show you what my God did for me." Now that's a gift from God. That's a gift.